Hey, Brooklyn North, I'm back. I know many of us are filled with fear because of COVID-19. Some of our family members are getting sick and we don't know what to do. But what do you do when you go to the hospital and the hospital sends you home and tell you, take some Tylenol, your oxygen level is good, and then you go home? What do you do? A lot of us don't know what to do. A lot of people don't know what to do. I just spoke with a friend of mine and she was in tears because her family member was diagnosed. And I thought, she said, why don't you do a video of what it is that you're sharing with me? So I thought that I would do something that can possibly help those people who are out there. And just remember, we're not to operate in fear, to know that perfect love casts out all fear. That's not what God wants us to do. We got to be level-headed and do things in a manner that's going to keep us calm. So here goes some things that I use for a family member of mine who is sick and is doing extremely well right now. So the first thing that we do in the morning, get a glass, and we take lemon. I have them sliced up and ready to go. We take a lemon bag, put a piece of lemon in a cup, and then we get some hot water and pour the hot water on the lemon. And you let this cool, get the properties out of the lemon, and then we drink that first thing in the morning. Lemon water is always good for you anyway, but drink it. Helps to clear up the throat, help to flush out your liver. And then we do this. We have to take a little portion. I call it a concoction, God's penisulin. So here's what I have in front of me. We got an orange, some garlic, grapefruit, 2 lemons, half of a purple onion. This is how much of the garlic we'll use. Usually you got to use 3, but I do a little extra for good measures. Some peppermint oil, and I throw in some ginger. All right, so I'm just gonna put some of these to the side because I already have stuff that's peeled already. And then you would take this and you will cut it up. Make sure that you take the seeds out. But cut it up, take out whatever seeds that you find in there. The seeds is not part of the recipe. Okay, you do the same thing for the grapefruit. This grapefruit is just juicy all by itself. Remember, again, take out the seeds. Now, you don't have to add any water when you're putting this in the blender because you're going to eventually take all of these items and you're going to put them in your blender. Right, cut them all up. All of this is going to go in the blender. The ginger, you would just peel the ginger. All right. And I just put a little pieces in there. Okay, then you have your onion, your lemon. You're gonna do the same with your lemon. The only thing with the lemon is you're not going to make sure you wash the lemon real good. I already took care of that. You're not going to take the skin off the lemon. You're just gonna take the lemon. You're just gonna slice up the lemon with the skin on. The oranges, you take the skin off, but not the lemon. And you do the same, take out the seed, and lemons have a lot of seeds. You know, if you have a garden, you can always plant the seed somewhere. I'm gonna try that. All right, so all of this, you're gonna take it. Let me just do the other lemon. Don't forget, take out the seeds. God's penicillin, guys. All right, so after you do all of this, after you take out everything, This goes in last. You're not gonna put this in right away. You're gonna take all of this and you're gonna put it in your blender. Okay, we're gonna put it in the blender. I already have some in the blender already. So I'd already put some in the blender already. What I'll do is I'll just blend it up, put the power on. When it gets to this point, you're gonna take some of the oil, put it in the capsule, drop some lemon in there, and then you finish blending it some more. Okay, when that is finished, it should look like this. I'd already did a batch already. So this is what it would look like. And you will just put it in a bottle. I don't have bottles if you have plastic bottles that you get from the store. I take these bottles instead of throwing them away, that I will store them in, put them in the refrigerator. But you should take a cupful. So make sure you measure it out. Take a cupful, and then you eat, say a tablespoon every 2 to 3 hours. You take some, and you take it again with some warm water. When you take it with some warm water. Don't have anything cold. So some of the other stuff that I did was, I have the tea for this. This is called mullein. Sorry, probably pronouncing it wrong. But I boil the tea. It's good for respiratory issues. You can go to the health food store and take the pill if you don't have the tea. Vitamin C. I try to do at least 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C every day. And of course, in the nighttime, you take a little activated charcoal to get rid of bacteria that you may have. And then another thing that I tried was, yes, all of this can't be too, I take the purple onion, I pour some honey on it. I don't know if you could see it. I pour some honey on it. And then it's good for cough. If the person has a cough, you just scoop out, not the onion, but you scoop out the liquid, and then you just take a tablespoon of that. And again, at nighttime when they're going to bed, I'm a Jamaican, I rub this down with some beer rum, alcohol if you have alcohol, and you cover up. So one of the other benefit is that that you can do, you get, I also use a vapor machine. I have a Vicks vapor machine, and I put a little bit of peppermint oil in the machine, as well as some menthol crystals, so that they can inhale. And then they got to inhale at least 3 times a day, a couple minutes over the machine. If you don't have a machine, because the way people are buying things off the shelves, you may not have a machine. So hey, make your own vapor machine. And this may sound ghetto, but take a bottle. This is a regular thing there bottle. You can take it, fill it with hot water, drop the mineral oil in there or the vapor oil, and just take it, put your mouth over it, and just inhale. All right, that's my ghetto vapor machine. If not, you can also take the menthols, put it on your hand, rub it together, make it warm, and put it over your nose, and it's really strong, and just inhale. So you just want to be able to clear up your lungs, because that's usually, and of course this is probably severe cases, so or when you're getting to the point where you feel like you're short of breath and you just can't breathe. You want to be able to have everything that's going to help you to clear up your lungs. Okay, there's one other thing that I gave them was oregano oil and vitamin D3. I gave the gel cap oregano oil and fever grass tea if you have it. If you don't have it, work with what you have for now. But it's tremendous results. Tremendous result from hardly being able to breathe or heavy, just collapse type of mood, to now walking around, talking, doing things. Tremendous results. So again, believe, have faith. because without faith, you can't do anything. The Bible says you got to have faith. Jesus says to the woman with the issue of blood, daughter, thy faith has made you whole. She wanted to be healed. You got to want it. You got to have faith. All right. So if you don't know how to increase your faith, watch the other videos that's out there about faith. I could send it to you. Hit me up for those of you who know how to reach me. But you got to increase your faith, because that's a key part of all of this. Again, I pray that your family members will be well. Also, hydration, lots of hydration. I pray that your family members will be well. So when you go home and the hospital says, just go home, take some Tylenol, you got to take the necessary steps to make yourself better. Okay. And get some sunshine as soon as you can. Sit in the sun for 10 minutes in your backyard, perfectly in your backyard if you have one. Stick your head out the window if you have to, if you don't have a backyard. All right. So have a blessed one. And I pray that every one of you will stay blessed.